First, we take out the instrument kit. There is this communication cable in the accessory bag. It's a communication cable connected to the computer. Then there are 3 sizes of trachea. This trachea is connected to the instrument. And then this is the pressure regulator. This is a pressure regulator. This is a stainless steel pipe. It's a steel pipe that we use to connect the nitrogen. This is the sampler we equipped. Also comes with a sampling pad. This is the power cord of the instrument. It comes with a screwdriver, 2 12mm open wrenches. There is also a set of hexagon wrenches. This is the syringe that we used in our experiments, a syringe for distilled water. And these are pipe fittings. Give us a spare. And then there's a sealant. It should be applied when making experimental stickers and samples. This is a standard membrane we match. It's got aluminum foil and a 1 to 5 micron standard film. This is the certificate of our standard film. This is one of our packing lists. There is also a product maintenance warranty record card and factory inspection report. This is our manual certificate of conformity and a USB stick that comes with us. There is a software of our instrument in the USB stick. Here we go. We demonstrate the installation of the buckle on this steel pipe. We take this accessory out of this accessory bag. An 1/8 endpoint card holder. Then are an 1/8 endpoint card sleeve. It's made up of 3 components. First of all, this is the nut. We are the nut connecting the instrument. And there are 2 locking sleeves. These 2 locking sleeves are stuck on our steel pipe. So what about the order of this installation? Is to put this nut in first. Then we put this little card holder. For this card sleeve, it has a slot. Our little circle faces up. This is what it looks like. Put this execution condom on again. Then tighten. After screwing, we need to use our matching 12mm open wrench. Just tighten it up. After tightening like this, please pull out this card tape by hand. See if you can pull it out. Make sure you can't pull it out. Then we release it. After loosening our locking sleeve, it will be completely stuck in the steel pipe. This way our nuts won't come out. And I'm going to show you where the receiver is going to be. A location connected to the power cord. So, first of all, we have a plug for the instrument. We pull out the power cord. This power supply is 220 volts. It says 220 volts on this one. Then the power cord. This end is plugged into our power socket. This end is plugged into the socket of the instrument. Just plug it in like this. The other end, just connect it to our 220 volt power socket. Then there's a communication interface. We need to take out the computer in the accessory box. Communication line. 9-pin plug. Plug it into our communication interface. Plug it in and tighten the two screws by hand. Here our power lines and communication lines are all connected. And what about the one below here? It's one of our nitrogen ports. Above, it's an interface to one of our compressed air. First, we need to connect this nitrogen interface. Take out the goods in our accessory box. 12 mm open wrench. Use a handful to get stuck in the card holder. Then remove our plug at the other end. After taking it off like this, be careful not to lose this plug. We can put it in the accessory bag. Take the card holder we just used. Screw it on like this. Put it back in the accessory bag. If our equipment needs to be moved, you need to take this plug out again and put it back on. Just tighten it. Then we connect the steel pipe with nitrogen. Tighten this nut by hand first. Then use the wrench to jam the inside. Use another wrench to tighten it. Then our nitrogen steel pipe. One end is attached to the instrument. The other end, it needs to be connected to our nitrogen bottle. Then this intake port, we need to pick up that compressed air from our accessory box. Remove the 4 mm PU tube. Just plug it directly into the air inlet. Then put our intake pipe to the inlet where we take in air. The other end, take out a small section of trachea scissor from our accessory box. Take out one of our variable diameter fittings. Then take out one of our 4 mm PU trachea. Cut out the same section. Just cut the length according to the needs of our location. Plug it into the other end of the variable diameter connector. 4 mm here. Then remove one of our regulators. Here it shows an I and an O. So we are I and O out. From our pressure gauge. This 4 mm tube is inserted into this I port. Then the other end. And then we use one of our 4 mm tubes. Plug it in this position of O. Then connect the other end to our instrument. That's it. nitrogen steel pipe for the instrument. The other end is attached to this pressure gauge. You need to use one of our 12 mm opening wrenches. Reinforcement. Our joint must be tightened. Otherwise, it is easy to leak air. After connecting our nitrogen steel pipe, it has a pressure regulator here. It comes with a valve switch. What about the other one? It is a total pressure valve for our nitrogen cylinder. So what about when we turn on this gas? We need to open the master pressure valve for this cylinder first. Before opening, we need to pay attention to our pressure regulating valve. This partial pressure valve above, is it in a closed state? After being in a closed state, we can open the master pressure valve for this cylinder. Unscrew counterclockwise. No need to unscrew it completely. It can be unscrewed about half the distance. And here are two tables. We are a total pressure gauge and a partial pressure gauge respectively. The one on the right is our total pressure gauge. This shows the pressure of one cylinder. And here's the pressure gauge. That's what we output to the instrument. A pressure gauge. Then after opening the cylinder main valve, we adjust the partial pressure valve. Clockwise is open, counterclockwise is off. What about when we turn on this nitrogen? Don't twist it too fast at once. We're going to screw slowly. Turn this pressure to 200 billion. Look at the voltage gauge and adjust it to 200 billion Pa. And then, next, we need to carry out to the output line of this cylinder. Perform a test of sealing. So our current partial pressure valve, after 200 billion, stabilize for about 10 minutes, then close the partial pressure valve. Let it sit for half an hour to more than 2 hours. And look at the hands on the pressure divider. Is there a significant decrease? If there is a decline, then our interface is not connected tightly. You need to take it apart and tighten it again. Then another way, we can soak water with soap. Check if this interface is missing. We take soap foam, smear it on this interface. Observe if our bubble gets bigger or reduce. If there is, it is an air leak. Then we have the nitrogen interface on this end of the instrument. In the same way, use one of our soap bubbles. Take a little soap foam and apply it to the interface. To observe it this, has the bubble decreased? Or the bubble will be blown? That's an air leak. You also need to loosen it and tighten it again. And here's what I'm going to show you. Pressure regulation requirements for this compressed air. So first of all, this is a total pressure valve. Does it play a protective role? And then this is the regulator. First, the total pressure valve, we adjust it to 3 kilograms. Let's unplug this valve. Then twist it clockwise. We just need to look at the inner circle blue font. On the scale of 3, then this regulator. What is the function of this regulator valve? It's for moisture control. So we turn clockwise. Set this regulator to 100 billion. Transfer to 100 billion. so we're going to demonstrate loading the device. First, let's open the protective cover. Then from our toolbox, remove the 8mm hex wrench. Loosen the screws on the gun cover. Then take our gun caps off. When we come out, there will be a sheet of aluminum foil attached to it. Then put the cap aside. Take our desiccant out. There is also a filter paper to take out. And there's a humidity sensor. Take out the rubber plug inside. Don't throw it away. Put it in our accessory box. Then we took out the caps because it is airtight and fits well. Then we can press lightly like this. After a corner is up, we can tear it off. After tearing it off, we will wipe it with ordinary paper towels. Be careful not to wipe with water. Just wipe it with a dry tissue. Then from our accessory box, take out our bee juice. We don't need to apply a lot of this bee juice. First, take the right amount of bee juice and apply it to the upper gun cover. Then apply evenly. After applying evenly, we take out the aluminum foil. Stick it on top of the hood. Pay attention, it's when we post samples. Try to center the sample. After the aluminum foil is pasted, we're going to check the pores on these sides. There's a green gasket over the pores. Don't lose it. If lost, there are spare ones in our accessory bags. If you lose it, it will leak. Then put this lid on. Be careful when we tighten these to screws. To balance, apply pressure and tighten. The screws for this gun cover, just tighten it. Don't tighten it too tightly. After serving the sample, let's put the protective cover on again. Then the instrument is powered on. This is our power switch. After the power switch is pressed, the power switch will have a blue indicator light display. Next, we demonstrate the installation of the software. Plug the USB stick we provided into the computer. After opening, put the files in our USB stick, all copied. Then install it on the D drive in your computer or E-disk. Do not put it on the C drive. Then create a folder to paste. we have 2 compressed packages inside and a folder. First, this PL2303, and this is what drives our communications. We need to unzip it. Extruding it will generate a folder. So we open the folder, open again and select Windows. Then click on the first folder. After opening, we choose the first one. Select this PL23, this application. Double-click to open. Then perform an installation of the serial port driver. After installing our communication driver, let's open it again. A folder for the software. Open TGL and pull it to the bottom. Here is a TGL logo. Send it to the desktop. This is the operating software of our instrument. Double-click to open. After opening, we will pop up a login interface. Here is our default account number and password. We can do it according to our needs. You can modify it or create a new account. Then click Login. After logging in, so we first look at the transmittance. Sum of the data above. Is it at 0? Or there is a data jump? If there is a data jump, then our communication is connected. If not, we need to go to the debugging interface. Then click Device Debugging. Here at our window, select one of our communication line windows. After choosing, we will click Save. Click Refresh again. Then the COM number of this serial port. Where did we find it? Can be found on this computer. We click the computer with the right mouse button. Then click Manage. Click Facility Management. Click on the port again. What about up here? There is a COM port showing our communication line. Then we are now showing COM6. We are in the serial port in the software. Also choose COM6. After choosing, click Save and Refresh. Then the icon on our side. It has no text display when we don't know what it means. You can click the icon of the house at the top. This to this. We have the text corresponding to each icon. So here we go. What I want to introduce is a debugging interface. Debugging interface here is a device debugging. There is a valve debugging and the equipment debugging. This is to confirm whether our instrument is normal. We can click and tick the serial number separately. To hear if our instrument has a valve, just turn on a sound. Then there is another automatic judgment. Generally, automatic judgment is ticked. Click Save. If you choose this automatic judgment, it can improve the efficiency of instrument detection. Then to Next feature. This is network and remote. Here's one of our lock screen features. Play a software protection role. We can adjust this arrow here. Increase lock time or reduce the lock screen time. Then it usually takes 3 minutes. Then tick. Then we have 3 minutes. When not operating this software, our software will automatically lock. Play a protective role. Avoid misoperation. Then move on to the next function. The next function is our authority and management. Authority and management, there are three categories here. The first is user management and rights management. Another account is safe. First, user management. Here is to create our account. Click to add. And you can name it for each user. You can use Chinese or English. Then the user password. User password, what we require here is, first, there must be a capital English. Add a lowercase English. And then there needs to be a special symbol. Then add the number. Then the second level password. If you set a second level password, it cannot match the user password. So do we have uppercase and lowercase? There are also special punctuation marks. Then add the number. Then the main type. Main type, here we click double click. What about after double clicking? There's an arrow going down. You can choose a hierarchy of people we currently use. The operator, for example. We choose the operator, then the user status is the same. There are three states after double clicking, respectively, allow, prohibit, and stop. We usually choose to allow. Then the password is valid. Effective days. This is according to our request. Usually set for 180 days, or a longer time. It means that a password for our account can allow. He used it for 180 days, then after 180 days, we need system admin. Set the valid days for him again. After setting it up, we click Save. If you need to add more people to use it, we can follow the above method. The same goes to create an account.